What a night for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds. And facing him, the gentleman of boxing, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a 2-time heavyweight champion, and one of the most intimidating specimens in the division.
The reach, how on earth?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So here we go. Should be a good one. No rest for the weary. Clean left jab. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Insane action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him...
Patterson goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense with that left jab. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
The jab misses. Maybe I'm crazy Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Come on. You've let him back in. Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Good work, you think. Get back behind your jab, Benson.
On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the jab. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. These two fighters are made for one another. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See a jab? Did you see that? And Bo is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh, and Patterson's dazed. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the...
I need you to focus
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. And
oh my goodness, Johnny! And Big Daddy Bo got rocked! How is this fight still continuing?
what's taught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Got out of the way of that right hook. This fight has a real good flow to it. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. He misses with that jab. Just missed with that hook. Throws the jab but does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the...
Need it to switch back on.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think them. You've just gotta be smarter than them. You've gotta be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
The courage on display here is incredible. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Tough to be a judge in this fight. Hold that thought! And the big fella stumbling backwards. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
They exchange punches. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here comes round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot and that's when they catch you.
counterpunch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He blocks the jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
What? Hold it right there. Big Daddy in trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing.
Come on, switch.
Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Give me your blood.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And they'll be facing Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
And Juan Manuel Marquez, fighting out of Mexico City, a world champion in 4 different weight classes.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd.
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big... Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? That jab had to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges... On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just missed with that left jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Just This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut can't get through. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is or if he's even got one. Covering up. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. That counter shot lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. The jab not finding its target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret.
Switch on.
There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Let him back. Right.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
so rigid anymore with the stance. The straight right just misses. He missed with that jab. Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. Let's start the 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
That uppercut misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't land that jab. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. These two were made for each other. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. I'm worried about these two. And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
These two fighters are made for one another. Couldn't land that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He blocks the jab. How about that time counter shot? That hook was off target. And now going for the... And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A pretty lopsided decision. Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. It's time now for our tale of the tape. Johnny the Entertainer Nelson. He's 189 cents. Introduce the in. He waited a long time. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Those counter punches have to hurt. These two fighters are made for one another. The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And there's the bell to start round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. Swing and a miss with that hook. Catch and shoot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Well done with that counter shot. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missed with that jab. And he just misses with that jab. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knock. And there's the bell to start round three. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? Beautiful counterpunch. Johnny Nelson just got hurt. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Oh, what now for Johnny Nelson? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided. On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Nice counter. They're both trying for a knockout. Good defense stopping that jab. The end may be near for Nelson. Johnny Nelson just couldn't take anymore. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
One, two, three, four. You are right.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. Time for the fifth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us. And he scores with the counter. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. At this point, you got to believe he can't. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Come on, Steve. Needs to get back out there. Needs to win this out. Yes, I like that crowd.
I promise you, all three judges. are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury, 206 centimeters tall, and he's got a massive reach of 216 centimeters.
I'll always go.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Here we have Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King he calls himself, a very brash and outspoken.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiser.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. It's all offense all the time. Nobody home with that hook. Looking to land the hook. They exchange punches. There's so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. That left hook won't score. Down goes Fury. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caution being thrown to the wind. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. From this moment forward, on to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful counter punch. That left hook just missed. Missing with that jab. Just misses with that uppercut. Missing with the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punch. Nice job blocking the hook. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Do you believe this? Tyson Fury Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got...
And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Do you believe what we're seeing? His stamina is off the charts. That jab was blocked. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
And there's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is...
And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponents to see you do that.
The bravery being... Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TK...
got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. First, we have Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
And here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
Wow, someone's been really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion.
So they stare into each. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That uppercut just missed. Jab to the body. Swing and a miss with the jab. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Jab to the body. And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Frank Bruno, 6'3", 225 pounds. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
True Brit, Frank Bruno, a fan favorite for sure. Here he comes, fighting out of London, United Kingdom. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe. Despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
Words
I
are
went
cheap.
over the rules.
It's the action that
I
says
want
it
you to
all.
protect
We'll
yourself
find
at
out when
all
the first bell
times.
goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. So here we go. Should be a good one. Good defense stopping that jab. Just misses with that uppercut. Oh, he took that jab well. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. You know, these kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Brilliant hook there. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. It's bombs away. Good defense with that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Come on, breathe, breathe. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Get back out there and win the round. That's a tap.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Not when you go out there. Just take the round off jab.
Down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move.
Now you're letting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Start gathering your pace and win this round.
You do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
They both want the knockout. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Great round. Now relax. Stay focused. Don't
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to go back out.
Good man. Just saying again. Don't change too much.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Alright? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
get back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there and win.
The time sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into.
Bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The jab can't find a home. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That right hand got him. Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? And the big heavyweight Bruno is down. Now that is a knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. He was coasting this fight, and now you let him.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out. The first minute,
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
You're boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just
stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You must.
Weren't loading up, but he was still landing your power shots. Good
And
work.
that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Dude, good work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
On to the fourth we go. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And the big fella. And Big Daddy goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that I ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Caution being thrown to the wind. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? And now finally Bruno waking up from that nap.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. He looks like he's going to do it. He's going to beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? Let's talk about Bo in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round. Feel good. Good man. Good man.
It's fight here. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid.
Full of bear. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a
Bumping up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget to
way. Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then start.
And there's the bell for round 5. Bruno covering up. showing you how tough his chin is.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, and big Frank Brute. And he dropped him! The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Who's got the advantage halfway through the round?
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Good work out there.
Team back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Missing, great work. Stay focused, don't run back into the fight. Great.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind.
For one shot at a time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to...
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back up.
You've got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this.
Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Have you got...
Stay focused. Don't run him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keeps.
Here we go in the 6th round. That jab had to hurt. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The left jab is landing at will. Looking to land the hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And the Big Daddy hits the floor. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heel. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out?
The
Let's talk about Bo in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
He was coasting this.
And there's the bell for round 7. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This is a high-octane battle. Nice exchange here from both men. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Bruno seeing cobwebs. Lincoln, you miss a good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Terrible round that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's like,
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were thinking,
put it back on him this round. Right, let's go out there. Get.
don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.